What's up, guys? James here, aka the Pomp, with the weekly review for you guys. So today we'll be continuing to look at the V76 line of creams and balms. If you guys remember from last week, we went ahead and looked at their conditioning gel, styled the pompadour with that. Basically did it for the first time using a product from a tube. So today we'll be looking at another product from the line, which is Well-Groomed Ultralight Cream from V76 by Vaughn. So this product's obviously very different. I mean, it's ultralight cream, so today we actually won't be styling our pompadour. Like I said before, I asked you guys what you guys wanted to see, and I basically got like an even response from both sides. So today we'll actually be styling both the comb over, side part, whatever you want to call it, I don't really care, and also we'll be styling the top knot as well. So we'll go ahead and start right now. We'll go ahead and look at the product itself, take a look at the tube, and then we'll go ahead and get going. So, as stated before, this is Well-Groomed Ultralight Cream from V76 by Vaughn. Comes in a very similar tube as a conditioning gel, as you guys saw from before. A few color changes to designate that it's a different product, with ingredients, directions on the front label, very nice silver accents, and this is actually a 5 fluid ounce tube, so like before, about the average size of your pomade jar. Squeeze it out here, here's the cap, press it out as so. Product inside is like a white, nice, opaque cream. So that's what it is. Let's go ahead and get started. As the title suggests, this will be an ultra-light cream. Like, we're basically talking something along the lines of like Suave Groom and Clean and like Brylcreem, however you pronounce it. Something along those lines. Very light with maybe like even less hold. So this product actually like gives you a little bit of like control, a little bit of like styling capabilities, but it also doubles as a leave-in conditioner. So I know some of you guys really like how when you add in like Brylcreem, like it really keeps your hair nice and healthy throughout the day. Well, this thing actually does the same thing. So we'll go ahead and get started. You notice it has actually a really light smell, not too strong at all, and almost unnoticeable actually, but it's a pretty like nice smooth scent, somewhat following the trend of all the V76 products and their like overall like smell, the like musk and stuff. But this one is obviously, like the title still suggests, once again, it's pretty light. So as you can tell, obviously it's going to be really easy to apply. It's almost like a lotion, actually even more watery than a lotion. But it'll give your hair like a slightly wet look, not like a soaking wet look, but like just like a slightly, as though you have something in there. But if you ever touch your hair, it feels like you got nothing in there. So yeah, but yeah, we're going to be styling the comb over side part, whatever you call it, today. Just like a forewarning, a lot of people like to come up with names, limitations, how to style the comb over. Or rather, what's really happening is that they're actually implying and applying their own limitations onto others. When people tell you how to style certain hairs, like not in an advising way, but telling you you need to do it this way, you need to have your part here, you need to have it come this way, like they're basically like trying to like apply their own limitations of their own hair onto you in a manner so as their limitations are not only limitations, or rather not just limitations but the rules, as though they're doing it right. So I just wanted to tell you guys that, kind of get that understanding going. But anyways, it looks like I got a good enough product, and we'll go ahead, like anything else, we'll still go ahead and slick back the hair like normal. This would just make sure that like the product's pretty evenly spread, it's not like building up anywhere excessively, and that we just did a good job distributing everything. As you guys can see, my hair is actually like really smooth, like slightly shiny and looks a little bit wet, but the product is making my hair extremely soft and easy to comb through and giving it like just a little bit of hold. So just as before, nothing different. We'll go ahead and start forming the part once everything's all slicked back. So as you guys will see in a little bit, the way I style my comb over is basically the same way I style my pompadour, but without actually pumping up the hair. How often do I actually wear a side part or a comb over outside? Never. I mean, it takes me just as long to style a comb over as like a pompadour, so I never really see a reason to style a comb over. So this isn't a tutorial, but I'll go ahead and run through the basics. So I basically have all my sides slicked back and go ahead just form like the middle section, what would have been pumped, but without actually pumping it. But also because I have so much hair, I do have to swing it back. The length that's usually taken up to create the pump is like no longer taken up, so I have to like swing it back and like get it back there in a neat manner. So I think that'll be good enough. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and talk through it real quick. So with the Ultralight cream, as you guys can see, everything looks pretty like natural. Doesn't look heavy with product, doesn't look overly shiny, doesn't look overly wet, and not at all greasy. And the feel of it itself, my hair just feels really healthy, really nice, really smooth, doesn't feel dry. Like a good use of this would actually be like, you guys know how like after you guys use like a water-based product, your hair feels really dry after you shampoo and everything. Like if you guys don't like that, go ahead throw in this product and your hair just feels healthy again. It helps like nourish it and condition it just like kind of back to what it was before you actually put in that product in. So the comb over itself is pretty nice. You got a little bit of hold, a little bit of styling characteristics. If your hair is a little on the short side, you will have a little like hard time controlling, because this product isn't meant to give you control in like the same way a pomade is. It gives you just enough to kind of put things in the general place of where you want them, but other than that, it really allows your natural characteristics to just come out. But aside from that, overall, like it's a good product. I mean, for what it's meant for, it's great. I mean, I would definitely choose this over Brylcreem or any of the other like creams that pre-exist right now, just for like its cleansiness, its smell, and just like the lightness overall. Definitely, if you guys are looking for an alternative to like Brylcreem, Grooming Clean, something more like natural, light, smells nicer, it's just cleaner overall, than like Well-Groomed Ultralight cream from V76 is definitely the superior option. So this is how I would style a comb over if I would be able to do a pompadour. But now to do the top knot real quick, this is also not a tutorial at all, but just to showcase like why I would use Ultralight cream to style a top knot. So basically keep all like the stray hairs together. Essentially, like for those of us with extremely long hair, like my pompadour hair is extremely long, and I have a purpose for that. I'm not going to explain it here, but there's a reason why I have it so long. Obviously, when I go work out or when I go like play sports or something, I don't want to keep a pompadour and stuff. It's going to get all greasy, it's going to get nasty, it's going to fall down. So what I do instead is actually, do I have a hairband right now? Oh, perfect. Okay, so what I basically do is take it all back. Sadly, my sides aren't really long enough for a proper top knot. Ideally, what I would want to do is take all my hair up into a top knot in this general region and stuff like that. But my sides are much shorter, and so typically what I do is I'll have to actually need the assistance of a comb to actually bring everything up. Now, is this like proper? No, not at all. But it's my solution for like getting a top knot so I can work out and do my business. And so basically what I'll do is I'll grab all my hair, bring it up. You can do it as tightly or as loosely as you want it. People have their own stupid things to say about that. I prefer mine actually tight because this is a practical hairstyle. I'm doing stuff unlike them. So go ahead and bring everything up. Don't let it fall down past your hair roll. That will be more like a ponytail. Like the idea is to get it like it's a top knot, so it's in this general region. Does it make a huge difference? Hell yeah. Just trust me, it is a big difference. Just in like the way it looks. That's just how it is. That's why the top knot has more like worth, more value to it. So I'll just take the hairband like anything else. You guys know how to use this. Take it through. Loop it as many times to get like a fairly like tight thing. And go ahead and loop it through so that you have eventual knot on top. So as you notice, I got this like little like all his hair sticking out and I look like a weirdo. So what I'll do is if I really care that much, then I'll actually come up with like more like heavier cream and go ahead take care of these hairs and take them down a notch. Another thing is like come in with a brush, tuck them away. If you get too clumped up here, brush would also kind of spread everything out. It honestly doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. The top knot isn't like a pompadour where you got like little characteristics to take care of and small things to like pay attention to. It's just a knot. Just put in a knot. And then like, yeah. So I mean obviously this is just a practical thing. I mean ideally I'll have my hair all long, everything gets tied up, or you can shave the sides. I actually really don't like that, but people do that. And yeah. So anyways, that's Ultralight cream. You guys notice I don't have little stray hairs. My hair looks healthy. It looks like a slightly wet look, which looks a lot better than styling like a top knot without any product, which it just looks dry and like pale, and like you got stray hairs everywhere because everything's not kept together. So there's a lot of different uses for Ultralight cream, just like any other cream, except it's like a lot cleaner, lighter, and it smells real nice. So hopefully this is a different review, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it. As I said before, this is Well-Groomed Ultralight cream from V76 by Vaughn, and take care guys.